Most people come into Amazon KDP thinking the same thing: create a book, upload it, let it sell. And on the surface, the idea of making low content books and earning income online sounds very straightforward. But once people actually start, reality sets in. They realize that creating the book isn't always the hard part. The hardest part is actually figuring out what kind of book to make in the first place. So if you've ever found yourself scrolling through Amazon, looking at page after page of similar books and wondering how anyone gets their books noticed at all, you're not alone. That's why today I want to show you an easy KDP niche to try with very little competition. Because instead of guessing or jumping to oversaturated niches, there are niches where demand still exists, and for whatever reason, competition hasn't caught up yet. So in this video, I'm going to show you one of those niches, a realistic option that gives you a better shot at being seen, especially if you're just starting out. Now, if this is your first time here, my name is Jeff, and this channel is all about becoming self-sufficient when it comes to making money online. So if this sounds like you, feel free to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and turn on that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I release a new video. That being said, let's get right to it. Now, if we take a look at this example, now this one's not specifically a sloth coloring book. It includes other types of animals like axolotl, narwhal, and koalas. However, sloth is still in there. And if we look at the actual style of the coloring pages, you can see right here is the sloth coloring image. Very simple design, not too complicated. And if we scroll up here to look at some of these details, we see that this book is only 88 pages. So more likely this book only has about 40 coloring images. And in the world of coloring books, that's actually not that much, especially when you figure out how to actually create these coloring pages. And once again, you don't really have to create these by hand anymore. You don't have to have any illustration experience. You don't even have to outsource anymore. And if you stick around to the end, I'm going to show you how you can actually get started making your own sloth coloring book. Now, this book is that 8.5 by 8.5 inch square size, very popular with the bold and easy type of coloring book, coloring books for children, coloring books for relaxation, for stress relief. This book is priced at $9.99, and that's typically the price point that I see for coloring books these days. It's certainly the price point that I start with, and I'm not going to price my book lower than $9.99 these days, especially because Amazon has switched and changed their royalties. So if you price your book less than $9.99, you're gonna basically cut your royalties by 10%. So think about just pricing your book at this price point. And if we look up here, we can see the bestsellers rank for this book, 73,485. So from Titan's Quick View, a plugin that I use, 30-day royalties estimated anywhere from $200 to almost $400 per month. And that's actually not that bad at all, considering that you can create these coloring books without actually having to outsource or without actually having to draw these books yourself anymore. Now, here's another example of a sloth coloring book, very vibrant cover. And then if we look at some of the interiors, so a couple pages on the back cover of the interior. And like I said before, there are ways to create this without using illustrators or without having to draw them yourself. It's actually very simple to do now. And as long as you know how to properly do this, it can come out with some great results. Now, taking a look at the actual niche sloth coloring book, we can see total results, not very much at all, only 625. So very little competition here. Niche score from Titan's Quick View, 54, and the Titans Pro Analysis, demand 7, that's high, and opportunity is a 9. Now, looking through these books, you're not gonna get those best-selling books in this category. However, what you're gonna get is very low competition. So you're gonna get a chance at getting your book seen and getting your book sold. So we have some BSRs here, 100,000 BSR. This one is 421,000 BSR. This one under a million. This sloth coloring book, a million. Not really the best bestsellers ranks, but these are still showing that they do sell. This one, 700,000 BSR. And as you can see with the ratings, very high ratings here. This one right here, 147,000 BSR, 200,000 BSR. This one right here, 700,000 BSR. Like I said, these rankings aren't gonna blow your socks off, but that's okay because our goal is to get your book in a position where it can actually be seen And this is one of those niches. This one, 126,000 VSR. This is going to be one of those niches that's going to give your book a decent chance at getting seen, especially here on the first page, so that you can have a chance at getting your book sold. The next question most people ask at this point is, okay, Jeff, but how hard is this actually to make? Because if you're new to KDP, it's easy to assume that you need to draw every page by hand or spend a lot of money hiring someone else to do it. And that used to be the case, but it isn't anymore. Creating a sloth coloring book can actually be very straightforward. There are simple ways now and methods that do all the heavy lifting for you, making it possible to create a full book in a fraction of the time. Let me show you how. Now, the way to create your own sloth coloring book without having to actually draw everything by hand or hire an illustrator is to actually just use AI. Now, AI has gotten advanced to the point where if you know how to write the prompts, you can get results that look like they were drawn by hand. So I'm going to show you how to do this very simply, very easily using Gemini and Nano Banana. Now, you can use the free version of Nano Banana. However, I am using the pro version, as you can see right here. It just allows me a higher limit on image generation, but you can totally use the free one. Now, obviously, with any AI, the prompt is where the magic is. And right here is the exact prompt that I'm going to use and show you for this tutorial. Now, this is from the Slow Living Sloth scenes. As you can see, there's a couple here that are all a little bit different. However, they're still all sloth themed. And all I'm going to do is just copy this and paste it into Gemini. Now, keep in mind, I didn't engineer this prompt. This is a prompt list that I found online that actually produces great results. And when looking at the actual prompt, you can see just how detailed it is, that it basically tells Gemini exactly how to create this coloring book. Now, this one is not just the interior pages. This also creates the cover, also creates your title, your subtitle, even the back-end keywords, as well as the description for the actual book. And if we go ahead and read this, it says, design an adult coloring book centered around a laid-back sloth enjoying slow mornings inside a cozy forest cottage surrounded by soft blankets, oversized mugs of tea, leafy indoor plants, and window views of gentle woodland scenes. Some pages include a curious hedgehog or thoughtful turtle friend sharing the serenity. But the rest of this is how to actually create the style of the book. You can go ahead and pause this, read this. I'm not going to read every single line here because it's going to just take too much time out of the video. And then at the end of all that, you can see here, catchy, SEO-friendly title, descriptive subtitle, 3 to 5 sentence commercial description for Amazon KDP. Also works with Etsy and SEO keywords. And then right here, provide full color illustration prompt that you can go ahead and put into Gemini to produce these. And then 20 to 30 illustration prompts. Now, as you can see here, the title. Now, this can always be changed if you find a title that's better, a subtitle, the commercial description. You can always change this around, but the title that Gemini gave me, The Snug Sloth's Slow Morning, a Cozy Cottage Coloring Adventure. Subtitle, Relaxing Scenes of Comfort, Oversized Mugs, and Gentle Woodland Friends. Commercial description, as you can see right here, just copy and paste it into KDP, even Etsy, as well as the SEO keywords that go ahead and copy and paste into the back end. Cozy coloring book for adults, slow living sloth illustration, Hygge cottage coloring pages, and so on and so forth. And then what we really want to get at is the cover illustration prompt. So here it is right here. Once again, you can go ahead and pause the video, go ahead and read this, but this is going to provide us the full color cover, followed by all of these prompts, about 20 to 30 prompts for the interior illustrations. Let's read one of them. A black and white adult coloring page. A kawaii sloth sits up in a large bed, piled high with thick quilts featuring large, simple geometric patterns. A wooden breakfast tray on its lap holds a massive mug and a bowl of porridge. Sunlight streams through a window with heavy curtains, revealing large rounded tree shapes outside. Bedside tables with chunky lamps and large potted planks flank the bed. The scene is layered and full, using bold lines and wide spacing between elements. Very, very intricate, very detailed prompt. So what I did, went to the very bottom here, about 25. I just said, create the cover illustration. And this is what it came out with right here. Now, this is not the right size, but that's okay because what I did was I said, create the cover illustration in 1-to-1 ratio. And that's going to give me that square square image. And then here it is right here, the snug slot slow morning, relaxing scenes of comfort, oversized mugs, and gentle woodland friends. Coloring book for adults. As you can see, the result looks very, very good. So I said create page 1 of the interior in 1:1 ratio. And as you can see right here, looks very, very good. Honestly, it looks like it could have been hand drawn. And this is what I'm saying, with the power of AI, if you know how to write the prompts, you can get it to generate the image that you're looking for. And this is exactly why I like this prompt list, is because this is the results that it produces. I don't actually see any type of error or problem areas with this image at all. I mean, look at right here. The detail of the sloth's claws, the bowl here, the mug, everything looks very, very good. Now I did create page 2 of the interior in 1:1 ratio. And as you can see, once again, very, very good, very high quality. This is the type of page that you would be proud to put into your coloring book. And then I said page 3 of the interior. Here's another page. Even the lettering here, T Oats, is perfect. And as you can see, nothing really wrong, no problem areas, even to the rug and the pattern. And then page 4 of the interior, as you can see, I'm doing page 4, page 5 all the way through, and the results on the first try is coming out very, very good. Pretty much perfect. Nothing really to do to actually modify this or fix this up to put into the final product of my book. And then just so you can see real time, create page 5 of the interior in 1:1 ratio. And then once we do that, just a couple seconds, and you're gonna see that is gonna look just like the images before. So cohesiveness, same characters, but we're gonna see a different scene here. So in just a couple of seconds, it's gonna go ahead and produce that. And as you can see right here, looks very, very good. This is definitely the type of image that I'm looking for when I create coloring books. It's definitely that bold and easy style, very easy lines, very simple design. But as you can see, the scene tells the whole story. So at this point, all that really needs to be done is to save these. So I'm gonna go ahead and save all of these images, and we're gonna go hop onto a program like Canva. And I'm gonna show you how to actually arrange and put these images together so that you could have a complete interior ready to go. Now I'm here on Canva, and I'm gonna create an 8.5 by 8.5 inch project. And this is what your coloring book should look like. So the first page, usually I put a coloring book belongs to page here. Now this is pretty simple to do. Just put a text here. You can choose the font. I use this one right here. And then I go here to effects, and then I choose outline here, make the color black. If you can see, that's the color right there. I change it to black, and then change the font color to white because it's going to be default this way right here. Once you change it to white, it's going to turn out like this, where it can become a coloring element. Now the next page typically is a blank page because of the bleed through that's going to come through this page when the customer colors it with something like colored markers. So typically leave those blank. So basically every odd page is where I put images. Now here's the first one right here, and all I did was I just dragged it out, make it bigger, and looks pretty good here. Now there are margins here you need to consider. So if you want those margins, you can check out my Gumroad shop in the link down below. Now one thing to keep in mind is you want to upscale these images from AI. And if you're using Canva and you're paying for Canva Pro, you can easily do that by hitting edit. You go to apps here, go click image upscaler, and then just hit upscale one image. Just takes a few seconds and it'll go ahead and do that. Now there are free sites that you can use to upload your images, so you don't actually have to have a Canva subscription to be able to do this. This is just an easy way for me to show you. And here's the before and after. So if I go ahead and replace this is going to just get a little bit more sharper. And here it is right here. So if I go ahead and resize this, you're going to see the lines just get a little bit clearer. So let's go side by side. And you can see if I zoom in, I mean, this on the left looks pretty good, the original one, but on the right cleaned it up a little bit more. So that's why you want to upscale your images. I'm going to go ahead and delete that, place it with this. And then next is going to be a blank page for bleed through from this page. So I go ahead and put the next image here. Now notice this image doesn't have a border where every other image has a border. So one way to create a border from Canva, click on the image, go up here, stroke style, choose this one right here, and then you can play around with this. You can make it 5 or 6, and then I add a corner rounding to kind of match the lines here. As you can see, now it looks like it was part of the image. Blank page, image, blank page, image. This one missing a blank page. Let's go ahead and move this one up here, and then image. And so once you have your, I would say 40 to 50 images, this should be what it looks like, where it's blank page, image, blank page, image, blank page, image, until you have your completed book. And as you saw how simple it was using Gemini and Nano Banana to produce these images, along with those prompts, it just makes it that much easier to create and complete a book that you can go ahead and have up on Amazon KDP. Now, if you're interested in trying the prompts for yourself, I've linked it down below. Just to be upfront, it's not free, but for the price, you've seen the kind of results and the quality that it can produce, and it can definitely help you shortcut the learning curve if you're new to this. But it's not required by any means to be successful with KDP. I'll also leave the link to my free KDP royalty roadmap down below, which you can download to help you get started with your KDP journey, and it'll help you understand step by step the entire KDP process from creating to publishing. And if this video helped you see what's possible, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss my next video. With that being said, thanks for watching. Bye for now.